Hey everybody, I've been wanting to do this for a couple of weeks now. I'm going to do an overhead video of dispatch knives that I have in my collection. I'll go over each one. Of course, I took my spec notes. Alrighty, and we'll take it from there. Let me get it set up. Hey everybody, before we get going, there's their logo. That's Dispatch Knives. Alrighty, they have a lot of like tactical knives. Actually, from what I found out this morning, I went on their site, not just Amazon, but go to Dispatch Knives, and they've got a lot of variety. They take care of throwing knives, EDC knives, tactical knives, fixed blade knives, and kitchen knives. That's right. So I'm going to go through these, no particular order. Maybe I just go by my list right here. Okay, now they're all budget friendly, most of them budget friendly, except I do have what I call a high-end knife. This is like the more expensive one, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm actually going to make a slip for this. This is the high-end genuine Damascus pocket knife. It has snake grain wood, and the model number is DP8035-DW, and it's still available. But check out that gimping. Isn't that cool in the back? And the thumb stud here, you can switch over to this side. I'm trying to get up close on this video. There you go. I tend to hold it down here because I'm looking at the camera. Okay, so it is a thumb stud opening. This is a very classy knife, a very nice conversation piece. But this is genuine Damascus. Check that out. And it's razor sharp, true Damascus. I forget what the steel is right here, but look at the, there, see the pattern there? Isn't it gorgeous? There's a pattern, there you go. Just absolutely beautiful. And this is more of their high-end knives, okay? But if you want a really nice knife, pocket knife, conversation piece, this is the way. This is a nice one right here. So that's my most expensive Damascus right there. So I'll just leave that right there. Okay, Tonto fixed blade. Okay, I showed this last week. I threw it. I might throw it again today. This has gotten really popular. A lot of people have picked it up, and several other YouTubers have reviewed it. Comes in this nice Kydex molded sheath. You got your clip, and here it is. You can see how I've used it. Has the serrations, the Tonto blade. There's dispatch. I love the G10 scales on this. I love the balance of it, just everything about it. And those that have gotten it will back me up on this. This is an awesome knife. It really is. This is model number DP0159-GS. It's HCR 13 MOV steel, satin finish with a G10 scales. That's the Tonto blade. All right, I'll put that right there. Tactical fixed blade knife, that's this one. Comes in another nice sheath right here. There's your belt clip. We'll set the sheath off to the side. Look how thick that stock is. I might even throw this today. I threw it once when I got it to test it out that week. I did some fire starting with it, but look how they scalloped the G10 scales on that. Isn't that beautiful? Almost looks like my Carta, doesn't it? It is full tang. I added the lanyard. Check it. It's just a wicked looking blade right there. Almost like a reverse Tonto. This is also HCR 13 MOV steel with a satin finish. G10 scales. DP0164-BK. Just a beautiful knife. Check that out. Look at that. Okay, EDC folding knife. Okay, this is the one of the first folding knives I got from them. It's a frame lock. There you go. Has a stone wash. I carried this for a couple of weeks to do an update on it, but it's got like micarta right here. Do you see that? Then it has carbon fiber inlay. Isn't that cool? Lanyard hole, stone wash. It is a frame lock. I love that groove right there. Yeah, I did a lot of cutting with this. Look at that. Just an awesome blade. This is a EDC folding knife, DP8033-SD. It's HCR 13 MOV steel, stone wash. And that might be G10, but it sure does look like micarta, doesn't it? Let me get it focused. I keep doing that to you guys. I'm sorry. What I'm doing, I'm checking it out, but I'm trying to look through the phone here. Okay. So let's keep going here. Drop point. Okay. This is one that a lot of people got to get it and review it. Comes in a nice pouch right here if you want to carry it that way. But this is the drop point replaceable blade knife. Comes with a little box with 2 extra blades. This is an awesome knife. I was with maintenance. I just retired several months ago. Oh, gosh, it's almost been a year. But this is very cool. It has a ABS-TPR handle. Nice grippy. You can see I've used it. I got a little dirty there. Sorry about that. It has replaceable blades. This is number DP9013-OR, and these blades are sharpened. You can sharpen them. Check that out. But if you're out in the field and you don't have time to sharpen them, you push this button right here and it releases it. Isn't that cool? Then you just take another extra blade, one of your extra blades there. So if I can do this, I'll cut my finger and ruin my Saturday. And you put it back in there like so, and you're ready to go. If you don't have time, this is like they say for hiking and hunting, especially like hunting. And if you get to the point where you don't have time to sharpen the blade, you can sharpen it at home. But in the meantime, you just replace it with your extra blades right there. In a nice pouch, but you do have a belt clip on there and a lanyard hole. So that is the drop point replaceable blade knife. I highly recommend that also. Let me keep these in the camera if I can. Excuse me. 3-piece throwing knife set. Very cool. I could even throw these today. They had emailed me. They're, we just great contact with them. Great customer service, great communication. And they go, we noticed you throw knives. Would you like to try out some throwing knives? I said, sure. So I really like this size. I think these are great for not only beginners, but anybody who loves to throw. That's the 3-piece set. Very budget friendly, very sharp. You can see that's a lot of fun right there. Okay, I'm gonna set that right there. Then they sent me also the same time they sent the 12-piece. Okay, isn't it cool? It comes in this little pouch, and these are a lot of fun. They really are. They're a lot of fun. They're lightweight. I think this is like more recreational. You know what I'm saying? Throwing knives, I think, are recreational. I think you can have a lot of fun. You can create different effects with them. Trick shots, your distance will change. This is the kind of size that I used to use in a hotel room when I had a dartboard when I traveled for work. Yep, very lightweight, really nice pouch, and 12 of them, people. I think it's a ridiculous, crazy low price. And they do have some bigger, if you're into that, some bigger heavier duty throwing knives too as well. Okay, so I'm gonna set that just like this. I know I need to hurry. Okay, mini Mini fixed blade. Oh, this is beautiful. This is one of my favorites. I showed this at noon update. I carry this a lot. It has a belt loop, but it's so comfortable to carry. Check this out. And look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that red black G10. Look at the brass fasteners. It feels great in the hand. I've used this to cut my leather. Great for box opening. D2 steel. Nice little stock there. Just a beautiful knife. A lot of fun. Very lightweight, very usable. Isn't that gorgeous? Folks, this is Dispatch Knives, man. I'm telling you. I'm very impressed with what they got. I am. Single edge, non-slip, single edge, non-slip. Oh, here we go. This is the one I pulled it out of my kitchen. I did a video last week and somehow it got erased off my phone. I was slicing tomatoes with this. I set the camera up. I'll have to do that again. But this is in a kitchen drawer right now. Comes in four colors. I got the red and black. It's just an inexpensive molded sheath. This is great for camping, hiking. I would say camping, really. You got jipping right here. It's rubberized, non-slip. Really sharp. I have sliced that tomato really thin. Okay, let's see what the steel is on that. This Swiss single edge. This is the 3 CR13 MOV steel. This is model number DP0168-BR for black red. Okay, very cool knife. In the kitchen now. And let me go back to this real quick. This is model number DP0167-RB. I think this is still available on their site. Check Amazon out too, Amazon site. Check out Dispatch. Okay, I just got this. This is the EDC tactical pen. We know how those work. It's an actual pen, has a glass breaker here. It's aluminum. And this is a high grade, kind of like a titanium type cap on there. So yeah, pen opens up. They give you an extra ink cartridge. This is usable. And I have been carrying this when I go out in the stores and everything, making my list. That's their EDC tactical knife. And last here, oh, this thing is awesome. This is in the kitchen. And they have a whole line of kitchen knives. Now this thing, folks, I'm telling you, I actually instructed my wife just to be careful with it. Look at this thing. This is Damascus. And let's see. Handmade Damascus kitchen knife. This is model number WK3088. It has a sandalwood handle. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. And look at the Damascus. 67 layers, I believe, times 2. Or 67 different layers. It is razor sharp. This is like for boning, filleting. I've cut fruit with it. And this is like the real deal Damascus. Absolutely beautiful. They did a great job on that. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, guys, that's I like to be careful with that one. So these are all budget friendly. This is like medium. These are budget friendly. They're medium. They're just incredible value. This is high end right here. This one, this Damascus folding knife. And the rest of them are very budget friendly, a lot of fun. I highly recommend everything I've shown you here. I have not been disappointed, I would tell you, or I wouldn't review them. Okay, guys, that's Dispatch Knives. Let me see if I can finish this like really cool. There you go. Dispatch Knives. Fade out.